Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle Ether. Welcome to my channel. So, I pressed play and it looks a little fuzzy. I hope it don't stay that way on you guys' end. But anyways, so today, the noise in my background. If you guys can hear all of that, like I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but my door is open so I can like hear what's going on outside because my daughter is outside playing. So I keep the door open so I can hear what's going on. I can see them too, but for some reason, I guess it's because I'm clairaudient. For some reason, I do better when I can hear it rather than see. For some reason, so yeah, I feel like I can hear trouble a mile away. Like before I see it coming, I can hear it coming before it comes. Anyways, that's a little off subject. But that's what's going on. And this message is about what can I do? And I don't really know how I'm going to title this, but basically Spirit gave it to me like what can I do what can I do? What can I change? Or is there anything about myself that I'm doing that would just immediately turn this person off? Okay, so let me explain this a little better because I don't know what the title is going to say yet. So, you guys, I am so not this person. I am the person, and anyone who knows me would tell you guys, I'm the person like, I feel like, why do I have to work on me? Like, I'm good how I am, and he better love and accept me how I am. Like, why do I have to work on myself? And then, the Gabrielle in me who likes to stand up and be the bigger person, who likes to, who is trying to just, vibrate on a more positive level. Sometimes I tell myself, well, you don't, if you don't want to be single, then there might be things about you that you need to change. And so, with that being said, that's all of us, that's everyone. Sometimes we wonder, so the main purpose, here it goes, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all now the main purpose of the reading. Okay, is basically there are things that sometimes, we wonder or we see people that say, like, why am I single? And sometimes we look at that person, we know why that person is single. We might not know why we are single, but we can look at some people and tell like why. And sometimes there's just certain things you do that automatically turn someone off. So this is just for like, say even if you're not with someone right now, maybe I can pick up on, some things that you might need to change when you are around a man or a woman. Or, if you're around someone, then, maybe it's just something that you do. And I know one thing that I do. I know people tell me a lot I can come off kind of like how do they put it? Because I don't never really hear this term. They like a smart mouth. Okay, yeah. So I do hear that term, smart mouth. But I was about to say kind of mouthy or kind of like with an attitude. But I don't usually hear people say you have an attitude. But men do tell me like, girl, your mouth is so smart. So I try to tone that down sometimes because I know how I can be. So let's go ahead. So, say some of you guys might be with someone that you really care about and you want to really work on yourself. This is just people who are not just trying to do something, just to win a man, or you're just not trying to do everything you can to win this woman, or to do everything you can just to win this man. But you're really trying to work on yourself, because hey, it really might be something going on. Okay, so that's what this is for. And of course it's for someone who is worth it, not just any, you know, not just any person. This is just for someone that you probably have in mind that's really worth it. And like I said, if you're single, then maybe I'll still pick up some things that you might want to work on, that so you won't be single anymore. Oh, also, I'm going to start like this Valentine's Day series. So because I feel like if we work on ourselves, and maybe we'll have a Valentine this year, for those of you guys who are like me who never have one. So, and if not, then hey, within timing, okay? So, let's go. Are y'all ready? Y'all are already ready. Y'all are waiting on me, right? Okay, you guys, let me show you your cards. Okay, phone, focus, because it is so not focusing. Okay, there it goes. I love this card. It's more up my alley. Let me show you guys your cards. Let me see if I can turn on my light, because yeah, it was looking a little too dark because it's almost dark, y'all. So, you have this card. I'm getting a message already. You have this card. Self-expression, channel clearly. I'm really getting a message already. Partnership, risk or safety. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a real good message, you guys. Childlike expression, determination, stay in your own skin, feed your spirit. I'm getting a message. Okay, so you guys, I think you have to more so be a certain type of way for this person. You guys have someone in mind. I think those of you who are here, if you're single, I feel like you are single. I feel like you are single, but you have someone in mind. A lot of you guys who are here. And I really feel like there's something in you that needs to show this person. It's not a lot that you can change. If I pick up something, I'm going to tell you guys. This stay in your own skin card here, it seems like it's fixing to, like, I'm really setting a theme for this reading when it comes to this. Especially seeing this 26, and I've just been saying 26 so much here lately. Oh my gosh, 26, 8. Okay, so, 8 is really like a number for abundance. So, and like, financial success. We have some 3s here. Yeah, okay, so, you guys, with this feed your spirit card here, I feel like if you can do anything, gather up as much of information you can about this person and about things in general. I think you are with like a learner, someone who likes to listen, and they like to they will embrace new things if you let them. I'm looking at this card now. A lot of times I look at this card, someone who's being closed-minded and don't want to hear. So this is someone, if they come off like this, if you make it make sense to them, they'll definitely listen, because they like to listen to nice things. It seems like this person that likes to listen to nice things, like to look at beautiful things, maybe a Taurus, or maybe a Libra, maybe a Virgo, and if you make it make sense to them, then they want to listen. I think this is more so part of your calling, part of who you are, to part of your light work, to instill in you what's in you in this person, okay? So, and I don't even feel like this is used. This is a root chakra card, but I feel like it's something about this person that's not grounded. Maybe this person is not as stable, maybe financially, as you would like. And so, or as they would like. I don't think you really care. I think they are kind of unstable financially. And, but with that being said, if this person can don't think this is a spiritual type person. So I think that's why this person needs what you have, but this person wants it. This person wants what you have. But like I said, you have to make it make sense. So with that being said, you're gonna have to go into the situation like a little, you know, gently. And with this childlike expression card, this person that's on your mind, they come off, childlike a little bit, like, and not even immature, but childlike in a way that you like. It's this innocence about them that you kind of like. It's this playfulness about them that you kind of like. And if there's anything that you can do, it seems like you're the type of person, I'm glad that you're here, that you're really, like a focused, driven type of person. You're really honest with yourself, so that's why you're here, because you want to know. And if anything, if you can do anything, is to instill what you have inside of this person. I think this person definitely needs, it probably has like a gift of like very, has an intuitive gift, and I think you do too. And it's for you to instill that in them and show them how to work that. With this partnership card, the reason you're going to do all this is because it's worth it. I always look at this card as a woman getting married, okay? Because it looks like she's in a wedding dress and it's a partnership card. So all this effort that you're taking, that's why you're here also. All this effort that you're taking into this person is going to be well worth it, because this is a possible marriage. This is actually a possible baby too, because I heard like this is how this person is, he or she is, but it does seem like that I'm also hearing baby too, as if a baby can come out this situation. So watch out if you don't want that. But as far as your reading goes, it seems like that you are the one. I'm looking at that. You are the one that's going more towards him, and it seems like whatever you have in you is what's supposed to be instilled in this person. Okay, it's not so much of what you can do or what you can change, because I feel like you're good. We all have things, and we all like a little, crazy or whatever sometimes. We all have our, like wackadoo ways sometimes, but wackadoodle ways. But I feel like, as far as you doing anything, you don't have to do anything. You're just feeding what you have, and you're instilling what you have, feeding what you have into this person. And I think that's pretty much your message, to take whatever you have spiritually. You're gonna show, oh, if I didn't get finished talking about this card, you're gonna show this person how to get over like hardships and bad financial times. So I think this person is just going through this right now. So the things that you have, is definitely going to be instilled in that person. This person's going to appreciate you for it, and you're not doing it for any reason. And that's why you're here, because you feel like this is kind of like an important person anyways. And it is, because I see a possible marriage out of this person, okay? So, hey, that's great. I was not expecting that. So, go ahead with your bad self, So, I'm glad that you have it in you to actually show this person who they are. Like, you're actually going to bring this person into higher knowledge of themselves. You're going to actually show this person who they really are, you know, you're going to be the one that's going to start this person in their own like work. And hey, this is not just your calling. This is just, you're doing it because you're not doing it because it's just your calling. You're doing it because this is actually an important person. This person is going to be important in your life as in a husband or a wife, okay? So, yeah, y'all, let me know if that resonates. I would love to know if that resonates. I try to comment on everyone I see. And that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. Okay, so for those of you guys who were drawn to this rose quartz right here are your cards. We have these two. Yeah, I know those don't have words on this. Partnership, active versus passive. You have enlightened heart and mind. Share breath, take your time. Achievement, perseverance. Okay, so y'all, I had to go get my daughter. And now I'm coming back in like It's funny, while I was going to get her, like I was hearing all these messages for this card because I knew I left off on this card. And this is what I'm hearing. Really show this person who you are, because this person seems like they don't know how to take you. And that's why you're here. You are here to see, is there something that you're doing, you know, and not just for this person, but when it comes to your love life in general. Maybe you've been single for a while. You want to know, is there something that I'm doing? But if you have someone in mind, this is what I'm thinking for this particular person. This person is seeing, like, I'm getting Gemini energy, of course, but Gemini or Pisces, because I know Pisces can kind of, have um, that double like energy, or double side energy towards them also. So I'm looking at this card, I'm looking at this mask, and I'm looking at the fact that it says share a breath. You're sharing a breath. And I'm looking at this with two people in this. And I'm looking at these two cards, how, with the pink and blue. And if you're not familiar with my readings, when I'm seeing pink and blue, then I pick up on female and male energy when it comes to these cards, because most of the time, it's a female. So in order for me to tell if it's a male or female, then I look at the colors that they have on. So the fact, and she have on like all different type of colors and stuff like that. But the fact that these two came, side by side, and it's two pink and blues, I feel like this person is really wondering who you are. And so, and with these two cards, and maybe I'm going to be talking to, maybe this message is going to be for, well, this message is going to have several different messages in it, okay? So I won't just be talking to one person. And we're never just talking to one person, but the thing is, this message is going to have like several different messages in there, somewhat the same theme, because I really feel like this person is confused with who you are. Now, let me say this though. When it comes to these cards, I'm picking up male and female energy, but I'm picking it up in a way that, okay, so say you're dating a guy, this guy is like alpha male. So, he's more attracted to really feminine female. If you're just not that chick, then you guys might not be compatible, and leave that person alone. I don't feel like you should change yourself when it's something like that. If you know that you just cannot be that type of girl, okay? Now, if you know, like, well, I really want to make an effort, because, I think I should make efforts, because sometimes we should make efforts, because, we might want to dress up a little bit more. You might want to wear heels sometimes. You might want to put on earrings sometimes. You might want to paint your nails sometimes. You might want to make sure your toes are painted sometimes. Now, me, I'm I know that I'm like just this typical girly girl, and and from what I usually attract alpha male type of man, mainly, the typical manly man. And with that being said, that's one thing I know that they like, but I naturally do that anyways. And I would talk to this guy, and he will always tell me, I love every time I call you, because every time I call you, you're just doing feminine stuff. And he says every time I call me, he's like, what you doing? And I'm like, my nails, or, my toes, or my hair. And he would love that, even though I don't wear makeup. And I dated this one guy who wanted me to wear makeup so bad, but I don't wear makeup, so I couldn't be that person for that person, for what he wanted. But since we were in a relationship, I would try to compromise with certain things that he liked, and it was the same way. So with that being said, you guys, if you're going into a relationship and you see that this guy is trying things for you, then you might want to try something for them. Now, like I was saying at the beginning, This message is for people who know that maybe that it might be a reason why they're single, or it may be a reason why they, are why, guys and girls, just are turned off by them, and you really want to know how to fix it, because sometimes, truth be told, wait. Sometimes, truth be told, we are the reason. But if this person is not putting anything, it's not trying to do anything to give back to you, to fix themselves, then, you might not want to be trying to do all this extra stuff to fix yourself. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, yeah, make sure you're good. But, make sure you're good. Make sure you do everything on your part. And if this person is not, reciprocating it, then just leave the situation alone. So, and I'm going to flip this around too, but this is what I'm just picking up. And with that being said, say this is a homosexual relationship of two men, and the man is alpha type of man. I think it's the same way. He's gonna want a guy that's gonna come off a little bit more feminine, like, or a little bit more softer. He's not gonna want that same thing, because this is just what I'm picking up on. So with that being said, can it be? I've seen that before. Two alpha men attracted to each other, of course. Two feminine men attracted to each other, of course. But this is just what I'm picking up, because I'm looking at this boy and girl thing. Okay, so now flip this situation around. Say your person is a woman, then and she is real a feminine type of woman. Israel, I'm doing a reading. You can't sing right now, okay? So, she's singing Moana. So, yeah, say this is a woman, and y'all get what I'm saying. If your woman is like a feminine type of woman, she might be attracted to the alpha male type of person. Now, with that being said, I've seen feminine women who are attracted to feminine men. Nothing wrong with that. This is just what I'm getting in this reading. I think this person is kind of turned off because you seem like it just seems like you're not as opposite as they would like. So you're kind of the same. And when I said that, I saw two, and they're seeing that you're kind of the same. And I'm just saying, with the person that you're with now, and if it's resonating, then you guys know that it's resonating. You're just kind of the same, and they don't like that. And this person, if you come off a little probably sensitive, or a fit or feminine as a male, nothing is wrong with you. And that would mean that you are not compatible with this person, because you can't change who you are. Now, with that being said, if there is anything that you want to change, then that you would like to see if you could change, then try to come off more, or just show the person that you are someone who would take up for them. If you know that you are that person, show them that you might not be a fighter, but they are well protected around you. It's it's reminding me of that Shaft movie, when the guy, the son, the one who plays Shaft, his son, he was like, he was like just not that type of guy to walk around acting like he's all alpha male type, and he was like, oh, I hate guns, oh, I hate to fight, but when it came down to it, he would, because he could. And the girl was so turned on by that, because she saw that, she saw that he, if needed to be, he was, this protector. And girls kind of like bad guys sometimes. And if you have that in you, then just kind of show them in some type of way. But like I said, if this is just not you, and you are more so feminine man, then you know what? This is just about compatibility. Compatibility. Find someone who's really for you, okay? Because if that person, this is what I'm picking up, and this is what this person likes. And if that person likes it, and that's not you, then nothing is wrong with you. You're just not going to be compatible, okay? Now, I have another situation. This one's going to be long. Because this is just what I'm picking up. Say, if this is a situation with two women, same thing. I'm picking up your woman, or your woman is like more feminine, and she wants a more and she would like a more dominant lady, but you're not like that. Like me, I'm not dominant at all. I would turn her all the way off. So, you know, she likes that, And if you're just real feminine like her, real lady like, just kind of carefree like her, you carry a lot of feminine energy. She don't like that. Now, if you know that this is you, you know that, like, no, I'm just feminine. I can't change myself. I can't change who you are. Then you guys are not compatible. Don't change yourself, okay? So, but if you know, okay, well, that is me. I know I come off feminine, but that is me. I can be a little dominant. I can be more aggressive. That's me. Then show this person that. Show this person that side of you. If that's you. Don't go trying to act all, dominant and more aggressive, and if you know that it's not you. Everyone that I'm talking about on here, don't do nothing that's not you. But if you know, like, hey, yeah, that is me. I do have that in me. Then show that person that side of you, because that's what that person wants to see. Or vice versa. It's whatever the person it's whatever. I'm just giving you guys an example. But the person feels like, say you are like the dominant type, or you have like a lot of male energy, maybe you come off tomboyish, and you're dating another woman who is the same. She has that same energy. She might want you to be a little feminine. But if you know that's not you, you're not feminine, you're not the feminine type of woman, then don't try to be, more girly like. Don't try to be more feminine like for this person, because that's not you. So you guys get what I'm saying? This person, seems like they're just kind of turned off because they feel like, okay, we're the same, and I just kind of like something more opposite, for me. Now, if you know, like, yeah, I know I come off, I know I come off like more masculine, but I do have that feminine side in me, then be that. But only if because I don't want nobody to get it twisted. Only if you know that you have that in you. Don't change yourself for anyone, okay, you guys? So this person is definitely worth it. With this partnership card, reminds me of the last one. This person that would definitely have your heart, take care of your heart, and really just really be there for you. With her holding this heart in her hand, I interpret it all kinds of ways. In this case, I feel like this is person who's going to take care of your heart. They're not going to hurt you. So this person is definitely worth any changes that you might want to make. Like I said, reveal who you really are in this person. Now, with that being said, I could be talking to the same people or a different group of you, because it's something about you. You're not showing who you really are. Okay, I'm getting this one thing. For some of you, you're coming off dark. Like I said, for some of you, if you know that it's not the whole male, female thing, masculine, female energy and stuff like that. And I have a video coming up about that, you guys. Remind me about that too. But if you know that's not your situation, then maybe this is your situation. Some type of way you come off dark, and this person wants you to lighten up. And I think you probably scare off a lot of people like that, because some type of way you come off kind of dark. Maybe you have that, like they say, RBF, rest in B face. And I don't curse, so rest in B face. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, what's the B? The female dog. where they say like, and like you're not like that, you're not a bad person, but you just kind of come off like that. You just kind of have that face, some type of way you're intimidating. Lighten up, and the way that I would say lighten up a little bit is just by showing this person your lighter side. Show this person that you have a person. I mean, not a personality. I'm not saying that. Show this person that you have a sense of humor. Wear lighter color clothes sometimes. And I just heard someone say this too, and I love that I heard this. You'll change your vibrations when you wear certain color clothes. And if you're just used to wearing all black, then live, and especially with this person. This person would like to see a lot of more life in you. Now if this is just the way you are, don't change for nobody, because it's just the way you are. But if you know that you have this in you and you're like, no, I am like that though. I do want this person to see my lighter side. I do want this person to see my sense of humor. Then show this person that, and this person seems like they're getting a little turned off by you because you seem a little dark. They want to see who you really are. For some of you guys, if that's not it, it's something that you're doing. You're not really showing them who you are. Like I said, I was seeing this this double energy here, and this person is like, and this person is just like, I just can't really put my finger on who they are because they're not really showing me. Maybe because you haven't you've been hurt in the past, so you just kind of stay guarded. You guys, comment in the comment section. I really want to know if this is resonating. I want to know what you guys' story is, to see if you really just have been putting on this shield because you've been like hurt before, and I'm going to go to this card because I'm hearing something specifically when it comes to this card. But this Share a Breath card here. This person, like I've been saying, it's just confirmation. This person definitely wants to know who you are. Speak up more. Just tell them. You guys, I remember one time I had to do this because someone told me this person likes loyalty. I was dating somebody and they was like, this person likes loyalty. Someone told me that. And I was like, that's me up and down. Like, that's one of my best traits. Like, I'm a loyal person. But I had never spoken up about myself. I had never shown this person who I was through past hurt and pain. I just would keep my true self bottled up. And then so one day I just started, and it didn't work necessarily for that person, but one day I just started realizing that got me further with men when I would just tell them more of who I was. And I'll just say, I notice a lot of people don't respect commitment these days. They don't really respect loyalty these days. And, I've always, I always put a lot of value in myself when it came to that. I've always, thought that there was a good characteristics of mine being loyal, and I realized that took me further when I started saying that. So start speaking up and just say more of who you are, because this person is really feeling like they don't quite know who you are. So just speak up more. If anything, speak up more. If none of this other stuff is resonating with you, speak up more and say exactly who you are. Because I'm really feeling a lot of, like I said, double energy. This person is like, I feel like you're one way one day and another way one day, and they just another day, and they just don't really know who you are. So I'm picking up pretty much the same energy when it comes to this Take Your Time card and this Perseverance card here. And I feel like Spirit is saying that, like I was saying, this person is definitely worth it. Don't feel like, you have to be so. Don't feel like you have to even rush anything when it comes to this person. Like, with this Perseverance card here, definitely take action on this. Don't get lazy or, feel like, oh, I don't never have to dress up, or I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. Like, definitely take action on this. And, it says perseverance, but more so, pursue, trying to be the better you that you can be, but don't feel like you're doing anything outside of you. Just take your time with this. Don't Don't feel like you have to rush anything with this person. Don't feel like you have to put more into yourself than what's already there. Pretty much the same message I've been preaching the whole time. But this one took a long time to get out. And you guys know I don't usually talk to y'all this long when it comes to cards. But I love this message, and I think this is one that would be. So let me know, you guys. Let me know your story. I would love to hear this one. I think that, I definitely had to learn this lesson too when it came to me just showing who I really was. And I think I really helped you guys out with this person. And like I said, this person is well worth it. And this person is a person that has potential marriage possibilities. If you like that, this person is definitely someone who will really have your back and really take care of you, and really respect your feelings, and won't take your heart, your kind heart for granted. Once you really show them who you are, and that's all, you guys. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. For those of you guys who were drawn to this orange satin spar, here are your cards. So we have these two. Y'all already know they don't have any words on them. I am really like, what is these cards saying? For the first two decks, I knew immediately what they were saying. This one, I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting a little one. A little message. Self-expression, perfection versus imperfection. Nurturing self-care, imagine aloud. Okay, I think I know what this is saying. Seek solitude, cloak yourself in light. I know what this is saying. Concentration, be candid. So this, it seems like you kind of have the energy of focusing too much on changing yourself. I was about to say these cards seem like the last deck, but it's almost what I was preaching on the other one, telling them not to be. It seems like I'm feeling that energy from you, that you guys are kind of here on the wrong energy, okay? Because what we're not doing is changing ourselves, changing who we are to make someone like us. That is not what we're doing. So, and if you want to watch the last one, you'll probably get more of an explanation when I was just really explaining, when I was really explaining, I'm just trying to see how to say this. Basically, I was telling people, when it comes to just being yourself and changing. And I was really explaining that, really trying to let you guys see the difference in changing yourself, just being yourself and changing yourself, because we know we have issues. But the energy that I'm picking up here is, I feel like you guys are here to change yourself for this person, to make this person like you. And I'm trying to even see if this person is worth it. And it's not even coming out on this card. But, stop it, Israel. Okay, let's do these one by one here. I had to pause this so I can really get a clear message for you guys, because like I was saying, I kind of knew what it was saying, but I wasn't really picking up a message. So the last one was so long, and this one is going to be really quick. Why does it seem like my last one's like the one that I do last is really quick? But basically, be yourself. Be your own doggone self, okay? Don't change who you are for no one, because it seems like the energy that I'm picking up is you want to see, how can I get this person to like me better? So, on the other cards, I was seeing, was the person even worth it? I can't say if this person is or not. At least right now, I can't. But it seems like this person is like kind of maybe hard to read, hard to pick up their energy on. So you wondering, what can I do? I'm even looking at how she's looking down at him, but this eye's looking at him. And you're trying to just read this person. So you're wondering, what can I do? Is there anything that I'm doing wrong? And I'm seeing her sitting up all pretty and everything, looking like the queen that she is. And so it's not anything that you're doing wrong. Just continue to get to know this person. Be yourself. You're looking at this person you don't really know. Some of you guys probably are like kind of seeing some stuff and you're just wondering, again, am I doing anything wrong? Like, this person is coming off a little weird, kind of hard to understand. And I'm just looking again how she's looking at this like she's more confused, but she just looks pretty much well put together. Be your own self. It's not you, it's them. If you can't really figure someone out, get to know them better. In this card, most of the time when I see this card, it's one of my favorite ones. I always say, be yourself. Don't try to be no one else. Perfection versus imperfection. We all have flaws in all. Be yourself. There's not anything that you're doing. I think you guys know that you come off kind of regal. That's kind of like the second time. That's another reason why you're here. So you're wondering, is it me? Is it me? Because I come off kind of regal. I kind of come off a little intimidating. People tell me that. Not in this case. I don't think this person is intimidated by that at all. And I think you're very self-conscious, though. Like, you pretty much know that, you can come off very confident. And, it can kind of intimidate some men or some women. But in this case, it's not you. Just be yourself. You don't have to do anything. I'm picking up the same thing with this nurturance. Nurturance versus, oh my gosh, / self-care card. Imagine, allow. And you're wondering, yeah, some of you guys are wondering. It's kind of the opposite of what I was saying. Should I be more feminine? Should I be more this? Should I be more that? No, be your own self. This person is not turned off by who you are. This person actually sees who you are too. They see who you are, but they like who you are. So whoever you are, be that person. Cloak yourself in light. And I'm just feeling like, just remember who you are. Remember, feel like in this case, you are the light worker. I said that on the first one too. You are the light worker. I don't know about the other person, but you're the light worker. It seems like you're really trying to get to know this person. Like, you're like making this list, checking it twice, trying to find out if they're naughty or nice. Like Santa Claus. I just made that up, y'all. Ain't that cool? And I'm looking at this right here. Like, you don't really, you're just really trying to peep out who this person is. And since this person's coming off kind of weird, you're wondering, is it you? And it's just not you. And this person sees you for who you are, and they like for who you are. So seek solitude, meaning just kind of just come back down and cloak yourself in light. Remember who you are. Remember that you are this queen. You are this regal person. Remember that you are who you are. Just be yourself. Like I've been saying. Start to. It goes a little deeper than this. Seek solitude. Spirit really wants you to meditate, so you can just go back to who you are. Seems like you guys were kind of coming out who you kind of coming out your own skin, and kind of coming out of who you are. And since that was happening, Spirit is like, okay, now you have to get back to who you are. Also, be candid. Tell them exactly how you're feeling. And then I feel like you tell them how you're feeling, then they'll tell you how they're feeling. But what I'm really feeling like is this person does not have any problem with who you are. You're just really wondering, is it me? Because the person is coming off so doggone strange. You're like, am I doing what I do? Am I doing my usual thing? Am I turning this person off? And it's not you. It's really not you in this case. I feel like you're straight. I feel like you're all good, with who you are. Like I said, Spirit wants you to just start to Come back to exactly who you are and remember who you are. You're the light worker in this situation. Be candid, speak, be more outspoken, and tell this person your concerns. I think this person even understands you more than you understand them. I think you are kind of vocal with who you are. It's just they're not really letting you in. So, what else you have to be vocal about? You have to be vocal about asking them. It's not more about asking them who. I feel like you're doing this. I feel like you're telling them who you are and you're asking questions. You want to know who they are. They're just not really letting you in. So the next thing you have to be vocal about is just telling them that, hey, like, your concerns. Hey, seems like you're not really letting me in. It seems like, you're kind of hard to figure out. Tell them exactly how you're feeling. Okay? Okay. That's what this is. So it's not anything you can too much work on, um, because it's not you in this case. It's more so them. The only thing Spirit's telling you to do is to remember who you are. Don't go outside of yourself for nobody to get nobody to like you. I don't feel like you're even like that. I just think you kind of went towards that energy because this person wasn't giving you anything. So you know what? You're a little bit justified now that I think about it. Because in the beginning of the reading, I was feeling this energy of you trying to change yourself to get this person to like you. And I'm still getting that energy. I am. So I just think you were trying to, you kind of came out of yourself because this person was just so weird that you just start wondering. And it happens when you're like a person who's really self-conscious and you really just you're kind of honest with yourself anyways. So that's what happens. So since this person just wasn't giving you anything, you start to wonder, was it me? And it wasn't you. That's what I'm picking up here. It wasn't you. It's just that this person is not really letting you in. And this person is just starting to come off really strange. And it's not their personality. It's just that they're coming off really strange, really distant. And just the things that they're saying is making you think, am I the one that's turning this person off? So now that you know that it's not you, go back to being your fabulous self because you know you're already like that anyways. You're pretty much like the person who will never change for anyone anyways. But, based on what this person was giving you, it's kind of what made you start wondering like, you know what, should I start changing this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Because you know how you can be sometimes. And really that's what it is. And that's what it boiled down to. So, yeah, just be more vocal about this situation. Tell him, hey, I'm not, really getting to know you. Well, it seems like you're not really letting me in. What's going on? So, and that's all. But, yeah, if it's making you guys feel any better, I feel like this person does see you for who you are and they actually like you and they like who you are. So that's all, you guys. Let me know this story. Let me know what's going on with this situation. I try to comment back on everyone that I see comment, if I see it. And that's all, you guys. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.